Good evening, hello everyone, how are you? Hope you're all doing alright. It's Wednesday again! I can't believe how quickly it comes around sometimes. How's things? Everybody alright? Can you hear me? Better do the obligatory check. I think I've ticked all the boxes, so... Good evening, Corpnut, Cranky, J2H, Michael, Farmer Ed, nice to see you mate, Pleasant, nice to see you too, Scotty, Daniel, got to repeat now, TMK, nice to see you as well, Richard, nice to see you too. How are we? Everybody's week's going. Are we doing alright? So I've got a few things to show you tonight. One of them is I've got Sim Dash set up just in case we jump in a class combine. But equally, we're going to try something quite fun. I've never done this before, so the background to it is as follows. Let me just cough off mic. There we go. So, background to it is, if you set up combine course, three combines, we'll set the first two off and go and do their job around the outside of the field, but we are going to drive the third one, so in essence we're responsible for the third lap of the field. So that could be quite good fun, couldn't it? A little bit of immersion, get a lot of stuff going on. Obviously we'll set up AutoDrive to do the other bits. I'm tempted just to dump it straight into the truck this time rather than using the mother bin, but we'll see how we go. But don't forget to unmute it. But yes, we'll give that a go, shall we? Just for something a bit different. Jeremy Freeman with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week. Saw you this morning on Argsy's stream, actually. Evening, Mark. How you doing? Nice to see you. So, yes, three combines. What I'll do is I'll do my usual obligatory cutout of the edge here first. We've got a bit of space to play with. Evening, Dr. Rick. How you doing? And we will unfold our combine since we took it over the road. Unknown Kansas boy. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Appreciate you being here. Let's spool this bad boy up. Because what we'll do, like I said, we'll clear out the edges. Oh, we're a bit jerky. We've not. We've just done the update. I haven't refreshed our cache, so we might get a few jerks early on as it rebuilds its cache. You're here for another horrifying, but I won't put you through that again, Jeremy. I'm still traumatised by that too. Evening, Mark, how you doing? Lawrence, thank you very much, my friend. That is much appreciated. Glad you like them. That's the aim of the game, really, so that makes me happy. Oh dear, well, wheel spinning then? I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, it's a necessary evil, I think, after a game update when they they flush the caches. Good evening, Mr. Junt. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Right, teed up and ready to go. 6% in there already. Love to see it. Look, we've picked a field tonight that has no furniture in it that could cause us any grief. I might just... I can't remember if I put... I can't remember if I put header height control on this one. Let me just check and turn that off as well. Because it's annoying. I did not. Oh, I did. So, anyway, let's get started. Saran, good evening, how are you? Nice to see you. Have they fixed multiplayer Courseplay? I don't know, Raul. I knew there was a problem, so I'm a couple of issues behind. Issues? A couple of additions behind. Semper Buffalo, nice to see you, mate. Right, what are we doing here? Let's get a course set up, shall we? Which will probably involve us clearing the current course. And then we will kick things off with a run through field number 2. Great job. Courseplay fieldwork. In here. Somewhere. Thank you. Open course generator. We're going to do 1 headland, but we're going to do 3 tools. We're going to check a few other things. We are not doing lands, because we tried that last time. Hey, Yos, it is not. Yos. We're not doing lands this time. We're going to go good old-fashioned up and down. Put a little bit of a field margin on as well. Because that was a little tip from last time. So we'll do that. We've got the 50-foot headers on. Let's see what this does for us. Talk among yourselves. This is fantasy. We're singing Queen songs now. Oh, I've just delayed it, Jeremy. You've just added another year to it. Okay, we are looking good there. Let's close our AutoDrive while we're in here. Let's go back. I was going to start the job, but that wouldn't be wise. We want to be left 1 and we want to be first waypoint. We'll just turn this on and check. Yep, we're good. The problem is he may decide to fold up and unfold again if we do it there. So let's just roll it a little bit forward to minimise that, shall we? And we're going to need to be pretty quick on the mother bins, I think. Because he's already got 8% in. Yeah, no, what I was going to show you before was, before we start that off, I've got potential harvest quantity of 1 million litres. So we're going to see if we can get in and clear 1 million litres. Let's check what we've got already. Now, which is interesting because field 12. Oh no, field 12 is smaller than field 2. We've only got 492, nearly 500,000 litres off the first field, but the second field. Interesting. Evening Music Man, how you doing? Botar Zoltan. It has been a while, mate. How are you? Nice to see you. How am I liking my new monitor? Absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Really good. So, what I want here, let's set our truck up. Where is our truck? He's over here, isn't he? Is he? Yeah. He's over there. I want to set him up straight away. Maybe with one... we'll get one chaser going. Early doors. And we're going to set him up on the road here. We're going to make this quite easy for ourselves tonight, I think. Kvong, how are you, mate? I can choose... oh, I'm not paying attention now. I'm rolling over the bushes. I am... I'm competing with There's no competition. There is no competition. Right. Let me catch up. Kvong, I am using 7.1.00. I always try to hold back a couple of versions, just for this very reason, that the current one is causing a few a few issues, I believe. So, now I was going to not park in the field, but I've changed my mind. A bit tight through here. What we'll do... Let's go through here and turn around, and then we'll come back. After we've shifted another combine in. And my third combine is going to be the class one, which is the one I'm going to drive. Slightly smaller tank, but I'm staying true to the sim dashboard I'm using. Musketeer, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Ryan Holden's getting timed out already. Hey, Tim Maslin drops in twice in one day, mate. Nice to see you. Right, let's knock these, pinball these down. Paching. You just get in the way. And miraculously get put back up. So here's our second combine. Let's get him into place. Let's him unfolded. Hope we're not JFL modding, mate. If you just do a quick Google, his Facebook page should pop up. There you go. Now we're going to bump up the distance between these two boys as well, because that was something. So he is still on the old course as well. So we need to get rid of that. I was looking at that and going, that's not very good, and I haven't saved the new course. Oh, we're all over the shop. We are all over the shop. Right, save this first, shall we? Enter here, save course. Oh, go back. Create new folder, field 2. Save course. Activate field 2. Oh no, just 3 combines. Go. Oh, you clown. You know what I did there? Saved it in the field 12 folder. That was genius, wasn't it? Right. Let's do it again. Field 2, 3 combines. Go. Go back. Then I should be able to jump into this dude. Realise these are running low on gas. Might just fill them up the unofficial way just for speed tonight. Field 2, 3 combines. Oh, clear current course, load course, field 3. Is that right? Did I pick that up then? Soon find out. Left 1, centre, right. So yes, this boy will be centre. He's left 1, centre, and I'll be driving right 1. Blind. Yes, I will be fueling through easy dev. I can confirm this is what's going to happen. That is exactly what's going to happen tonight. Fill unit 2, diesel. And as if by magic, they are full. We don't have time for this nonsense tonight. There we go. So, turn him off. Actually, that's what we're going to do as well. We're going to put our convoy distance up to 500. There you go. And the same with this boy here. Let's go up to 500. I know it goes up to 400 meters. But Tim Maslin with the 10 gifted memberships. What an absolute gent you are, sir. Wowee. Superb. Bravo, sir. You are one of a kind. So first waypoint for you. First waypoint for you. Let's get a bin in here just prepped and ready. Let's grab this. And then we can start with these guys. Ian Churchill, nice to see you again, mate. How are you? Absolutely brilliant, Tim. Thank you, mate. That's incredibly nice of you to do that. And it is much appreciated. Look, our mother bin is still brim full as well. Forgot about that. So, let us pop in here. Let's just switch this on. We'll go from here, shall we? Oh, look, that sign's been put back up and instantly kicked down again. Right, let's call that Field 2. Field 2 Chaser 1. I'm not really planning this out, am I? Good evening, Args! Won't be able to stay. Busy day for Argsy today. It has indeed, Args, yeah. Jeremy's very kindly dished out 10 gifted memberships. Right, now I've got to record again, and I don't think I've left myself enough space for a decent U-turn there. What we have? Let's see behind the trees here. There we go. Oh, now we've done it. Right, Alt. Let's get rid of that one. That's what we actually wanted to do. We've got a little loop here. I might have to do some creative editing with that to make it an acceptable turn. I might redo this actually in a little while. Needed something to get us started. Just open it up a bit so that start filling trailers. So Chaser 1, and we're going to go to, we haven't got anywhere to go to yet. Oh, turn that off. Farmerhead's not watching, he's like, what are you doing? You're butchering it. I will have to come back for this, this is a mess. At least I accept it's a mess. Wisconsin Farmer, how do you get a free membership? You gotta be lucky, mate. Gotta be lucky. Right, here we go. Do you know what? Let's fire these off, shall we? Oh look, we've got half a... Let's send him off on his way, shall we? Go. You should just go. Yeah. You just do your thing. And let's... Field 2 Chaser 1. That'll do. Set the second boy off as well. Field 2 Chaser 1. First waypoint centre. Brilliant. So he's, see how slow he's rolling because he's waiting for the other one to start off. So we'll leave them to go. I am responsible for number 3. What we're going to do before then is completely redo this absolute dog's dinner of a... whatever you would call it. Whatever I just did is a mess. But we'll just get rid of all of this try again. It was because I was pushing my luck with space a bit. Thought I could squeeze it in and it just wasn't working. So let's get rid of all this garbage. And right, let's get rid of all that as well, actually. There we go. Done. Cheers, Arx. We'll catch you later, mate. Don't work too hard. Too much concentrating going on. Struggling to keep up with chat. Right. Now what I don't want to do is have to come out of the field every time I loop around for my... But I suppose we could, couldn't we? You know what I mean? Every time I'm full and I want to go to my wait spot or my unload spot, I don't really want to loop out of the field. But you know the rules. You're supposed to treat AutoDrive like it's a train track. I don't want to get copyright struck. Right, there we go. Record. You. Well, I say we roll up here like so. Stop here. We're going to call that field 2 unload chaser unload. There we go. And then what we'll do, we'll get this and we will whip this round. David, hello sir, nice to see you again. So what I'll do here, I'm going to be sneaky. I've only got one route into the field now. I take a spur off here. I'm going to make this up as I go along now. Connect that up. I might need to move that chase unload along a fair bit. Like here. Right. Let's call that field 2 truck load. Corp. JFL modding, mate. Check it out. A standard day on the farm, Mark. It's a standard day on the farm. Right, and then he can go from here. I'm going to have to drive through crop, unfortunately. Just to make the turn. But we'll sort that when Combine 3's been through. Only just sneaking into the crop. And it's that magic crop that stands back up, so that's all good. And he can roll on back to the silos. I just connect that up to there, and then we go. Field 2 chaser unload, no. Field 2 truck load. Road train unload farm. Wheat off. Go. Right, that's that bit done. Search Lusty Tippers and don't spell it wrong. And this is field 2 chaser unload, which is now different to what we had before. So I'll need to go and edit that on the combines as well. And what we'll do, we will do a little record here. This can whip round as well. Not too tight because the tracks catch on the... And we will loop this back round. Hopefully. This is not pretty. Because I'm crossing over courses and everything. Farmer Ed's like, what are you doing, man? So field to chaser unload is that one. Ah, what am I doing? Chaser unload. So I need to create another point here that's out of the way of everything else, which is field to weight, which is probably here. Let's just do that. Not ideal. Field to chase. He's done. Right. He will be field to chaser weight. Done. Done. Then we'll go and find our combines, which no doubt will be full. Yep. We'll switch it to field 2 chaser weight, which will trigger our boy. And behind, look, we've got a decent amount of waiting time between the two of them. Field 2 chaser weight. Sweating here. Yeah, Legacy, how you doing? The poor crop. So it's only a little bit. Field 2 can of worms. Feels like it. Good evening, Scooter. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Now I'm hoping there'll be a John Deere thundering down the field at some point. Oh, that looks promising. Altus, how you doing, mate? Yeah, here he comes at full tilt. Come on, man. People waiting. Right, we're good now. All that's left, other than a freeze in the game, for a second, is a third combine. Now what I'm going to do, I want... Of course I'm going to take the good header, aren't I? Of course I am. Evening, Case Boy, nice to see you. There's 1 million litres. We can afford to lose a few without really causing much grief. Let's move him out of the way. We'll sell him, he's dirty. Oh, exciting, Legacy. That is exciting. Grizzly Poncho, this is a 4X. Yes, indeed. If you look in the description, there's a link to download it. Saran, you're not following anything. I'm not sure I am either, if I'm being honest. So we should be all go now. One chaser may or may not be enough. We'll make that decision at some point. But we're doing the old... We're driving a class tonight. Because we have got, let's see if this works, see if I've set this up right. Technically should be able to still hear me. And hear the game. We'll grab this third header. We'll switch our header to field 2 chaser weight. There we go. And we can turn him off. Grab our header and we'll dive into our bit. You're over it, it's too big. Whose idea was this? Oh, come on, Legacy. If it wasn't a challenge, you wouldn't get the satisfaction when you finish it. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, no, I'm quite pleased with it, if I'm being honest. It turned out better than I was expecting. Oh yes, no, very pleased with it. Okay. Take out my 160 grand header on a tree. Now what I'm going to attempt to do here is, first and foremost, drive in a straight line. Am I using any... yes, they are, actually. I try. What I do, Tim, is start with the actual dashes that you see in a class com. In fact, if I jump in here now, we might get a good idea of... So there you go. You can start to see the similarities. I've tweaked things up a little bit, but you've got to change some things because it's not... You know, there'd be a load of functions there that would be useless. But oh, the revs are matching though. That's quite nice. So yeah, I kind of tweak it so it works with FarmSim a little bit better. But other than that, try and keep it real. Now this is going to be fun to see if I can manage to hold this on the edge of the crop. I don't want to go to GPS when we're doing the headlands, because it may not be straight for the rest of the field, but we'll see. I'm just going to have to drive it very close to the edge of what's acceptable. We're 10% full already. I forgot the tank on this is a way chunk smaller than the other one. So I think we might have to go for 2 mother bins. No, I can't see anything up there. I can't see what either of those other combines are doing, so I'm going to nervously see. And quickly stop and have a look at the map, actually, can't I? And see what's what there. Challenge satisfaction is amazing, just the amount of time spent. Yeah, I hear you, mate. I hear you. I can do that, mate. I can't find the time to make vids at the moment, so I'll stream more. There you go. Problem solved. Right, let's have a wee nose. I didn't realise it was... Okay, you're full. Well, you're not full yet, but you're almost full. As we speak. Is he going to get his call? Yep, that's out. John Deere should move. John Deere should move. John Deere moves. James Coville, how you doing, mate? Yeah, something going funny with notifications tonight. My Discord stopped alerting people as well, so I had to put his beer down here. Right, yeah, let's just pause YouTube and put his beer down. Forget these are big chasers though, so you can probably get away with. Okay, well I'm happy with that. Are we all happy with that? That looked relatively successful there. All we've got to make sure is we've not got any clashes on the unload point. And we might be alright. Right, I'm just going to check that the truck has uncovered himself. He has. Okay. Yeah, just you wait, we're going to start bailing this at some point. I'm going to save the game save. I'm going to send it to ARGS to do the baling and the stacking. So, this is alright, isn't it? I do think I'm going to need 2 chasers though to mitigate any downtime. What we'll do, we'll run it for now and just see. It's also going to have to come a long way back to pick up me, so maybe I get my own chaser because I've got a smaller tank as well. I'm running right on the edge here to avoid them leaving a line of crop as well, so it's a pain because I copied the links from Discord. I know I need to sort it. I tried to have a quick look for the stream, but I couldn't work out what's going on. I think I had a bot set up to do it. I wonder if that bot stopped working or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I think you'd have to avoid lag, you'd have to bump the bale sizes up. I'm not baling this one actually. Look, row 3. I'm not. I should probably turn it off for all actually. There's 0 plans to bail this, if I'm being honest. Although it could be quite lucrative, couldn't it? When you think. Just the sheer volume. Probably pay more for your diesel than you would get back in the cost of the straw though. .240 size bales, yeah, it's probably good. 250k, well there you go. It is worth it. I see what's happening now. That John Deere's running alongside the second combine. He's just going to run with them. So when he gets full over there, he's not going to get a bin. Oh yeah, we've got to raid Scott after this. It's the rules. Well, he's moved away now. That means the second combine, the other combine is full. Nadenthal is a good little map. Well, good big map. Pretty empty, but it's kind of realistic for Canada, right? Right, there we go. We're 80% full. I even rocking the beacon. The beacon comes on at 80%, which is a nice little touch. And I will be waiting a long time, I think, because our bin down there just gone the other direction. So what we'll do, we will visit here. Let's get in this bad boy because I know he's empty. We need to set up a second course. Chinook, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Now, how am I going to do this? Because I've not left myself masses of space here. So, to avoid a load of drama, I might... What might I do? What might I do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit record here. I'm going to join this to this. And I'm going to do something like this. Field to chase 2. Wait. Okay. And then I'm going to loop him around. tag him back on, say, here. Let's see if that works. We'll see. We'll see. I was going to, David, I was going to use the same point, and then I thought, actually, I don't want them crashing. They may crash anyway. F2, chaser, weight 2. We're going to unload it. Field 2, chaser, unload. Let's see what happens, shall we? I would have done... Do you know what? My problem with Matty is I made my course too small. That was my problem. I shouldn't have done it. I should have given myself more space. I should have cut out a little bit more of the field and given myself some breathing space. It's just going randomly across field. Field 2 chaser weight, so I'm going to assume he's okay there. The chaser bin's going to be far enough away from... Okay. Yeah, if I'd given more space around the things, it would have... So that happens to you guys. It always happens to me. That you end up wishing that you had a load more space. Can't start my combine up. Combine's broken down. Don't want to fold it, do I? That's interesting. Field 2, chaser 2, weight. Switched him to him. Why? There we go. Now, because I've got my pipe out, we should see the other auger wagon rocking up in a second. Set the chaser to go directly to the side. TC Agri, nice to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Okay, this is looking kind of promising. Now, granted, Chaser 1 is barreling right through the middle of the field there, with no care for the crop in the field. So I should have maybe stuck him on stick to... oh, and there's me at full as well. Let's just put the brakes on and go backwards. Should have full stop as well. Hey, Simulation Station, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Do I have a second chaser chasing? I do. A full combine here, or a nearly full combine. What's right? Let's see. Final piece of the jigsaw. Will he connect? It is. It's that special new genetic crop that springs back to life. It's made of rubber wheat. The dog was in here with me. So interestingly, look at that. It's joined onto Chaser 2 to loop round. David, I am actually using an additional mod called Dusty Lands for that, but it is very good. Right, moment of truth. Will he pick this first? This is my concern. Look, I'm too far on. Oh, he is. Look at that. If we look at it from... Look. It's fine. Look, if you look at it from there, he's totally... That's nothing to do with collisions there. Sean Martin, my condolences, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you are doing okay. Now hopefully he'll move forward again when he's full and drop into the second trailer. This was the intention anyway. Loading from the back, yes. Rock and roll. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have put my turn as to put my turn in too early. This is what I'm saying before about too much space. I think my bin has stopped because I got out my combine and moved too far away from it. So I need to get back into my combine. But I wanted to make sure that was working, and it is. So I think I'm quite excited if this is running as smoothly as this. I think we might be good to go. We only wasted 46 minutes setting it up. Could have just hired a couple of workers and got on with it, right? But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? Now, while you're all here, and hopefully you're enjoying yourselves, would you all do me a big favour and hit the like button? Just helps the channel, helps other people find it if you think it's worth somebody else finding. That would help me out a lot. Good evening, T-Man. Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing all right. There you go. Poor T-Man, getting his name blocked. You feeling better, T-Man? You've been struggling a bit, haven't you? T-Man's got a sore arm. He's having to get some treatment on it. I think it's his... is it your mouse moving arm as well, so you can't play FarmSim? Right. This is right up your street, T-Man. 3 combines. I'm driving, so I've got Courseplay running 2 of them on a 3 combine course, but I'm driving the 3rd combine manually. Risky. It could all go horribly wrong. But so far, it appears to be going pretty well. Now, we had 492,000 litres in the bin to start with. It says it's going to get 1 million litres off this field, so looking forward to seeing if we can actually get 1 million litres off this field. I didn't realise it was so late at night as well. It was 5:50 PM. So I think we might be doing some of this in the dark. Courseplay should detect you. Nothing can go wrong. T-Man's learning how to type. Waiting for your arm to heal. Well, nice to have you here, mate. Glad you are on the mend. Dave Jones, how are you doing, mate? Loving the AutoDrive as well. Well, you know what? You've got to try stuff. My challenge is I do it live. So if it goes horribly wrong, you guys get to see it. I can't brush over it in a video and edit it out. I got my own personal chaser bin though, because I'm the boss. I'm allowed. Hey, Dash Modding and Faber, how you doing, boys? Nice to see you. This is quite a fun way of doing it. Like I said, I've never done it like this before. It's quite a fun way of doing it. So if you don't want to fully automate your field and you feel like you want to do a bit of driving too, that is a bit of a solution. Run 3 combines or 2 combines. Courseplay runs one and you run the other on a dual course, so you're in essence working together. It's quite good fun, isn't it? Big fan of buying a sim game and turning it into a manager. Nice, Dave. Yeah, it's a different way of playing, right? It comes with its own challenges, definitely. I sometimes get people going, "Oh, it's cheating. Why are you doing that? That's totally cheating." But it's like, well, is it really? Because there's a lot goes into running 3 combines and 3 or 4 chaser bins and truck and a mother bin and all of that stuff. It's a different challenge. But I wouldn't go as far as saying it's cheating, knowing fine well that how automated tractors in big fields are these days. They know exactly where they are at any given time in any field, right? GPS and all of that, so. That's what a manager's for, to micromanage. Generally shout and tell them to do stuff faster. We've all had a manager like that at some point, don't they? For the record, they are terrible managers, the ones that micromanage. Trust your team. If you all manage people, trust them. And if you don't trust them, why don't you trust them? Let them make mistakes and learn from it. Unless that said mistake's going to kill them. Don't do that. That's bad management too. But yeah, if you don't trust them, maybe have a look at yourself and why you don't trust them. Have you not trained them properly? Have you not given them the right instructions? Are they not motivated? All of those things. And as a manager, you got the chance to change that. Whoa, Corp! Lung transplant. Jeez, oh man. That's a biggie. You know what? Medicine today, though. Phenomenal what they can do. It's like kids, let them make their own mistakes. Exactly, Mark. Best time to learn is when you're making mistakes. Obviously, if they do the same mistake over and over again, then they maybe aren't very good at the job and you can give them a hard time then. But if they do a mistake once, learn from it and never do it again, that's okay. That, music man, what I just said, just get rid of them then. There's no help for some people. I don't like it when people tell a YouTuber that... Yeah, Arg's stream this morning, somebody came on and went, will you please stop doing the 5-minute farmer? It was like, sorry, are you telling somebody how to... well, what content to put on their YouTube channel? There we go. Now... we should get him to drive on a bit sooner, shouldn't we? He should be a bit closer than that. So we can go into here. Pre-call. Why did he not call him at... see, look at that. 60%. He should have already come. Well, the whole team here is rooting for your corp. I'd love to know how it goes. I'm not sure how possible that is and being able to communicate with us, but... it's interesting, isn't it? You know, you all come on together just to watch a game and things like that, and you just don't know what's going on in other people's lives, and that's kind of... that's why everybody needs to cut each other some slack these days, right? Everybody's so quick to criticise, and nobody knows what's going on in other people's lives. Be nice to people, right? First rule, be nice to people. My wife came home the other day and she said she'd gone to the store at lunchtime to buy her lunch, and there was a guy outside just sitting on the corner with a little pot begging. Didn't have anything, and she said, I'm not going to ask him if he wants anything because it'll be too, like, there's every time, I don't know if it's the same way you guys are, but if there's people on the streets or homeless people or whatever, they're still proud people, right? So they don't like to ask for help. So if you say, I've done this before, you go up to somebody, can I get you some lunch? Can I get you a drink or something like that? A lot of the time they'll say, no, thank you, because they don't want to put people out. So she just went and bought him some food, she bought him a drink, and she just went outside and she gave them to him, and she said the guy was just so so pleased. And obviously very hungry, so yeah, just be nice to people. Doesn't cost anything. Well, it does if you buy them lunch, but in principle... Now, he's going to sit there. How unhelpful's that? Chris, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Ooh, watch this. This is how we get around this. I'm going to call him again. Look at that. He'll turn around in a minute. Hey, Mark, we're on the same page. He'll just crash into the header now. There you go. Now you just sit and... No, don't sit there, because another combine will come along in a minute. She is a good woman, TC. She is a good woman. I definitely lucked in when I met her, for sure. Plus, she's got the patience of a saint and lets me play FarmSim a lot. So... I've done that before as well. I remember there was an old lady in our supermarket, and the person in the store was going, "Well, you'll have to put that back, and you'll have to put that back, and then you can afford it. You can't have all of this stuff with the money you've got." And I just leant over and went, "I'll pay for it all." It was like, I don't know, she was like $5 short or something, and I was just like, "I'll pay for it all." And the guy in the shop just looked at me like, wow. I was like, it's such a small gesture, right? But... And it was so funny, because the old lady just was, like, she didn't even speak to me. She just kind of went and walked off. Couldn't even say thank you. But making the best sim dashboards makes us all look bad. Sorry, Mr. Simulation. You'll have to learn how to control auto. Yeah, that was me. Just, I forget sometimes. Getting old. Getting on a bit, you know? Exactly. Small things. Small gestures go a long way, right? Oh, come on. No. All this... Leaving too many rows out. Oh. It could be what knocks me under my million for the... Now I can't see these other combines at all, or this other chaser bin. I am just assuming everything is going. Everything is going to plan. Now, Dairy Deer's not on, is he? Dairy Deer said, why is it not the Sim Dash? They said, why is it not a... In fact, have I got it on full? I have. Dairy Deer said, why is this not a forage harvester version? Because they use similar. So I am in the process of creating a forage harvester version, which won't take long to do, because I'm just swapping the if I see no red text, then everything's fine. That's the gig. Yeah, totally right, Tim. Doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes it's just giving somebody a couple of pounds or dollars or... A razor. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Right. Are you some... some clown. Just because he built a class forage harvester as well, right? Like he didn't have an additional agenda. Honestly. A very true phrase, Andrew. Well said. Make somebody's life easier if you can. Unless you are a 14-year-old boy like my son, who does the opposite. He doesn't. He's a good kid, really. He will learn. Yeah, he went swimming with his friends after school today, which I'm totally okay with, because I'd rather him do that than sit in his room playing games all the time on his own. So we went swimming with his pals, and I said, "Be back by 7:30." 7:30 goes past, and then he texts me though, and he sends me a message and says, "That's just us out of the swimming pool." And I said, "Okay, dude, you should be home by now." And he's like, "Yeah, sorry." And then he's like, "We're going for some dinner." I'm like, "Okay." It's like, "You got to be back by 8:30. And I suppose the joy today is find a friend, or whatever it is, find my phone or whatever it is, so I knew where he was. And secondly, his bank card, when he spends anything, it pops up as a notification on my phone, so I knew he was in KFC, so you're kind of a little bit more relaxed about it. But and then he was home. He was bang on home at 8:30, so I cut him a lot more slack than Mrs. FSG though. She's the warrior. I'm the I did really stupid things when I was 14. Surprised I'm still here after some of the stuff I pulled when I was 14. I ain't leaving. I'm leaving too. I was saying earlier on, Tim, I'm going to bundle up the game when I'm done, and the save game, and send it to Args just to do my bailing and then send it back. Girls are worse as teenagers, Cranky. Don't say that, mate. I've got a girl as well. Anybody else notice this now? When you alt-tab out the game, it shuts your combine off. I don't think it ever used to do that. Nicholas McInnes, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. It's another one who's on a marathon day of FarmSim streams. You were on Argsies this morning as well, weren't you? Exactly, Scooter. Again, what was I saying before about you do stupid stuff to learn what not to do? Should have had my pipe out sooner. Poor T-Man's itching to get back to some FarmSim. Yeah, exactly, Scooter. I remember that. Disappear at lunchtime and just come back when it's dark. And you just went everywhere, didn't you? Crikey, I remember climbing trees in forests miles from home. Fall out of one of them, bang your head or break your arm, or that was a long walk home, that. Ploughing World Championships in 2 weeks. That sounds good. That'll be a laugh. Vital Mind! Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Farm Flicks and so much. Must have. Farm Flicks and so. Nice. I thought, you know, is it Netflix and chill? I thought Farm Flicks and drill. Hey? I should do marketing or something. Hey, Faber! 4 months already. It says 3 months, but I know you've been here for 4 months. Nicholas King, anybody converting Flint Hills for FS22? Yes, the guys who did Flint Hills for 19 are converting it for 22. I'm flexing plow. Like it though. Like it. Still can't see the combines. My view distance is turned down. I need to turn it back up. What, Cranky? Have you just broken your FarmSim guy mug? Never let it said I don't do quality products. What, between that and somebody nicking your hat? You're not having a good time of it. Cranky, I will send you another mug. Can't have that happening. Either that or Cranky puts lead in his coffee or something. Love the sympathy from Mrs. Cranky. Or lack of. I'm thinking maybe a GPS course for once we're on the up and downs. Let's see if we can make that work. Next shirt could be April single and ready to mingle. Oh, Scott, that's Scott's fling now. You can't. She's already moved on. She's hanging out with Scott now. The weight limit for those mugs. Yeah, have you been into the XML and edited the volume, Cranky? Is that what the problem is? Oh, look. We have a problem up ahead. And I know why that is, because the truck's in the way. It's not finishing his course. Are they both there? I think they're both there. This is a problem, innit? Had to let him finish his... I was just blocking him. Now, my only issue here is I have to work out where they cut in. Let's see it. Nearest waypoint, first waypoint, next waypoint, last waypoint. They're going to go all the way down to the bottom. I know, always happens, Steel, right? They can literally find somewhere to crash into each other in a 100-acre field. Almost April lives in Wyoming, but working together. She doesn't. Remember, she's left Wyoming. She's gone to live with her folks. I can't remember where a set of folks were from, but... Is this it? Is this where it finishes? Now, I'm going to take a risk here. Nearest waypoint. Get him away from that. Oh no, there's another section just here. Current waypoint would be good, right, Dave? I don't know what the last waypoint is either. Is that the last one you were at? Rob plays games, nice to see you. Taking an hour to do one headland. It's a big field, Mark. Nothing to do with the fact I'm inept. Alright, see if he's gonna do anything. What? Where are you going? Ah, I see. Just pinged him too close to his... Yeah, he's done it. Fair play to him. He worked it out. No worries, Tim. Nice to see you, mate. I appreciate you getting... Actually got a bit of time to hang out with us, which is nice. No, I don't know, Mark. I think it goes to the last waypoint you were at before you disappeared off somewhere else, but I don't know how it remembers that. Thank you, Tim. Much appreciated, buddy. I'll chat to you soon. Jack James, looking to upgrade a PC setup. Any recommendation sites to use to build a PC? It depends where you are, Jack. If you're in the UK, yes. If you're in the US, not a clue. Right. We are back in action. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted him, didn't I? There we go. Vital Mind! Welcome, my friend. Come join us. Come join us on the multiplayers. Jack James, UK. Lots then. So, PC specialist, any of the custom builders actually. If you want to spec up a decent and have a bit of control over what you want to do, or if you're feeling brave enough, just build your own. I have built 3 PCs now. I had 0 prior knowledge, just followed YouTube vids and swatted up on what went where. And the part, you know, there's some good part picking sites now, so you know you end up buying the bits that are compatible. And you learn stuff as you go along. So my first build, first thing I did was put the motherboard in the case. You only do that once, because it's a pain in the you-know-what to get every other component in then. For the last 2, very quickly learned to build it all on the motherboard and then bolt the motherboard in last. Massively time consuming. Camp Drops, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Tiny combine icon on those giant fields. I know, Saran, right? It's like a needle in a haystack. We appear to have a John Deere wedged up a tree somewhere as well. Unless you have a removable motherboard tray. Yeah, how many of them are about? I've not seen many cases with them. That sounds like a good idea, though. More cases should have them. Always missing one cable. Yeah. Or you get to the end of it and you're like, why do I have a load of screws? Yeah, I'm on. Little autosave going on there, I think. Yep. We're going to help this tractor in a minute. That was because the combine messed him up. Put out your auger. Quite personal. That's not my. That's not my mother bin, actually. Oh, he did all right. He's just got his. He's got his wheels stuck, I think. Come on, this way. There you go. Yeah, he tried to sneak through that gap, which isn't a gap. Yeah, we're on 69%. That's actually a good point to get our auger out as well. Is he sitting? Is he stuck behind the... Is that the problem here? Western Arch trees strike again. They do indeed. What's going on here? Has he got himself on the wrong track? Yeah, you see, this is my problem. This is too close. This is all too close. Oh no, he's at his waypoint now. AI worker D has a full grain tank, so I'm assuming we could send him off, couldn't we? I've confused myself here. Oh, the lights have come on. Bump him along to chase or unload. This could be fun now because I've messed up those trucks. You don't unload straight into a silo with an auger wagon. Who does that, Mark? Let's do this and then we can hopefully get our truck a lot straighter before it works. I know, but it's not right. Take care, TC. Nice to have you hanging out. Plenty of Aussie truckers wishing it was that easy to move a trailer. They're just not trying hard enough, Steel. It works, it's easier. It's not realistic! Because me picking up trucks by hand is. Now he'll loop round again. We'll just check that he makes this turn. I still to this day think that one of the best mods for FS22 is the extended lighting mod. Do you know what else I'm going to do here now is turn this back on. What I'm going to do here, move this further up again. I've got more chance of unloading then. There we go. Okay, 2 full combines and he's not moving. Why is he not moving, do we think? Planning path 1 of 2. Come on. Have to do a full loop round. What is he doing? Strange. This is where he gets stuck in the tree again. Or stuck behind the truck. Oh, he's got his... Come on. Right, he'll go back to his way. That was it. He got himself. I think he just got himself a little bit confused. Would kind of ruin my thumbnail and my title of my vid, right? Combines will have turned on. They probably will have. In a recent video, you noticed the view outside of your tractor was fixed to the movement of the tractor. Is this a mod? No, Rob. It's a base game setting. I'm going to be able to find it now. See if I can find it. Maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's down at the bottom of here. Actually, I think it might be in the base, if you're not in a game, there's an option there for locking camera bounce. I think Cranky might be right. I think they might have just decided they've had enough. No, they're doing their thing. What's going on with this chaser, guys? Why has he decided he just doesn't want to play anymore? Like he's planning path 1 of 2. Almost like he's not reached the chaser. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send this dude to unload. I wonder if he's in the way. But he shouldn't be, because... Well, maybe he is. I think that was it. That was it. For some reason, he was blocking him. Which is odd, but it's done now. So we can get on with ours. Jason McKinley, how you doing, mate? I saw your comments this week on my vids. Appreciate that, mate. Turn them off and on again. Yeah, just a reboot. Let's turn our lights on, shall we? Is that everything? Oh, there we go. Another bin stuck in a tree again. Always happens. Always happens on the Headlands. Oh, he's not. He's just got himself stuck on the one fence post in about 15 miles. No worries, Scott. We'll see you in a bit. I'll drop on to say hello in a wee bit as well. Now he won't move because I've turned the combine off because I'm too far away from it. Right. There we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Right, Scott, post your channel link before you go, mate, so we can all... Anybody who's not following Scott, he's well worth a watch. He does some good content, and he's only just started, and he's getting some subs pretty quick. He's getting a bit... I need it, Mark. I need it. Where would I be without you lot telling me what to do? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. So I'm going to run at 6 miles an hour. So I'm moving. So that I'm getting close to where I start again. So that when he unloads me... David Dawson, enjoying the live show. You keep it interesting with my ineptitude. Chris, you've bitten the bullet. You'll never look back. Honestly, FarmSim is a completely different game on PC. Yeah, man's glass. That's a pint glass. It's a posh beer pint glass. That's vodka in it. Come on. He's zigzagging all over the place. Sort yourself out. There you go. Thank you, Scott. Anybody who doesn't follow Scott, well worth dropping a wee sub on him and a follow, and keep an eye on him. And we'll jump onto his stream. I think he'll start in about half an hour's time. Oh, the truck is back. That's promising. Chase has stopped again. One of your essential... There is one coming, Chris. Worry not. There's enough new mods coming out now that there will be an update to that. Because I keep moving. Now what happens if I start moving now? Will he come with me? No. Surely he should just run with me, shouldn't he? There he goes. Yeah, right, I'm just not going to move, right? I'll let him unload. It's alright, I can lift the header then, and is that him full? I think he might be full. Let's see what he's going to do now. He's either going to turn around and go back to the truck, or he's going to come back up and pick this last bit. Yeah, he's done. That's fine. What do we think's happening here? Are they cutting? Are they both cutting? Oh, why is Combine 1 not cutting? But he looks like... Yeah, he... Our fuel tank is empty. There you go. Why is request failing for that, do you think? Set fill. Interesting. Yes, always got to mix it up a bit. Right, anybody know why I'm getting a request failed for a refuel there? Fill her up. Oh, fuel level. Fill. Very strange. Why I wouldn't do it with the... Sneak in front of my good buddy there. See which way he's going to go. There we go. Wanted him to be ahead as well. That's why we did that. Right, we're off and running. Is he going to run into the chaser? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can sort this. Try and get my angles right. Yes, Welkers was back out today. I saw that too. Take a rest. I tell you what's going to happen, T-Man. We're going to do about 2 more passes. Things are going to crash into each other. I'm going to blame AutoDrive and Courseplay, and we'll do it all again next week. Oh, they did sneak past him. Good. Sean, I was very surprised to see Sandy, yes. And she's still not told me why she disappeared, so... we shall watch this space, shall we? Right, we are running alright, I think, now. I think... as I said, headlands are always the most frustrating thing with Courseplay and AutoDrive. They always kind of get on your nerves a bit. But just because there's a few too many things in the way, but once you get past them, you can really start motoring. Now, not sure how much we'll get through now. We've got 25 minutes left or so for a 1,000,000 litre field, so we'll see how far we get, shall we? Just jump back into the mini-map in a sec and just count things, but we're moving. You can actually get Courseplay running pretty quickly with just about 3 or 4 clicks of the button. Corp. It's pretty good in 22, I have to say. Now, this is where we find out if I've been good and measured my distance as well. It looks pretty good, that, doesn't it? No worries, Vital. Nice to see you, mate. And you're responsible till they're 18. You are indeed. You mean nobody sent you the manual? Nicholas, how do you order a dash with the key from the website? If you go to the review I did, his links to his websites are underneath. GPS, no, I'm going by hand, Cranky. This is driving by eye. But I might, next turn on the next headland, I might turn it. Courseplay is easier in 22. I can confirm that. Yeah, no, there's no manual. I was looking for one too. Apparently there isn't one. No qualifications either, which is madness when you think about it. I went to the website and there's no order button. Maybe he's sold out, Nicholas. Drop him an email. Does your SimDash Auto turn the corner when using the GPS? No, it does not, Jason. It's not built into GPS, unfortunately. That as a tool. But Enhanced Vehicle Mod does do that. Yeah, take it easy, Vital. Nice to see you again, mate. So if you don't like GPS, you can do that. I'm actually considering looking at a SimDash for enhanced vehicle, because it does quite a nice little thing. Or Headland Management's the other thing you can turn on. Another mod you could use. Turning the end of the rows is yeah, it is good, that. Oh, they're unloading again, that's good. Where's my wagon? I do believe that's him. I think you're right, Cranky. Right. Come on, load me, wagon. Henrik, no news on Millennial Farmer map, actually. It's certainly not out yet. Corpse on his first coffee of the day. I've had far too much coffee today. Is he stuck on a fence post again? Tell you, this guy, if he could... Every fence... I mean, what's he doing on the road? Idiot. Come on. You still wish they'd have an option to have a minimap built into the screens inside the vehicles. A lot of data being pushed around to do that live, though, Ronell. It's the same with Sim Dashboard. People sometimes ask me, why do you not have the minimap in Sim Dash? And it's just really hard thing to do. But I would love it. It would be brilliant if they could do that. Yeah, I've been working out, James. Been working out. Blithering idiot, exactly. Well, that's out this week, isn't it? Scandi Flick, the new Grand Tour special. There we go. No! Just stay still. Do you know what? If we had Fent 1000s, this wouldn't be happening. I agree, Eric. It is getting a little bit... Yeah, I agree. I think so. Yeah, it probably does. Cranks, you're right. Oh, there's another one full. He's going to cut in, he's going to block it. I'm going to catch these boys up at this rate. Also, buffoon. It's Grandad FSG's policy on life. If you want a job done properly, you do it yourself. Sneak past you there, if that's alright. How somebody missed the start of their row there? That might have been me. Cutting at a funny angle, aren't they? Right, well, we'll try turning GPS on. This could be fun, couldn't it? I have no idea how much we've collected tonight. I like that method, Eric. Are you going to bale a straw if I don't know, Andy? Maybe. Maybe. Clear fields. Right, we'll try some GPS. Let's turn it on, shall we? See what we can do here. Drop a swath you have to bail. Right, shall we try GPS? Now, if I run GPS as halfway down here, it should... Alright. If I run it for long enough, it shouldn't mess up this. But we'll see. That way you would move and turn on screen. That would be good legacy. Precision farming in the cab would be good, wouldn't it? A little late on the comment and cooking. Cooking with gas, mate, is what you're doing. All the good ideas. Right, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if this is going to align nicely. GPS for the win every time, Faber. Right, let me just show lines. Yeah, see, angle-wise, that's not quite right, is it? I'm going to start losing crop if I do that. See, what you would do here is you do A plus heading if you knew the angle that your Courseplay course was on. For these boys, if you could find out what that angle was, you'd punch that angle in, get it, because that I can instantly see that that's not going to work, is it? So what we'll do, we'll drive manually. Turn off headland setting. That wouldn't change the angle of the route in the field, though, would it? You see, it was about two. I would say about 2 or 3 degrees out to the point that you got to the end of the field, and you would be running a very thin line. Manually, yes. That indeed, I'm paying these Courseplay drivers far too much. It sets to the headland. Maybe I should have gone longest edge actually, and then we would have got a 90 degree. That would have been a sensible way to do it. Right, let's try Mark's suggestion, shall we? Headland mode off, and then set our A's and B's now. Oh, we're on cardinal, damn. Let's go back to A-B mode. That's a good point, actually. Gen R. That's a good point. $91.8. I'll fix that. Don't worry, Cranky. 91.8. So what do you reckon that is in real money? I think it only does full degrees, typically. Wouldn't just do a full degree, would it? Farmer Cop, well, crikey, Farmer Cop's done a big stint tonight, hasn't he? Jeez, oh. Right. A+ heading. Okay, what was it? 91... 91.8. No, it doesn't give me that, does it? So let's go 92. Set kernel. Go lines. Set width now. Yeah, see, it's out still. .91 FM. See that? You can see that blue line. That is a long way out. Either that or I've just cut this all wrong. You know what? I'm going to not turn it on, but we'll see. Ground is not flat, so it's deceiving. It's not deceiving. That is at a different angle. Offset as well, look at that. See, we're moving. It's moving and moving out as we're going along. Strange. But not the end of the world. Mental note for next time. Go longest edge, and you will avoid the problem. There you go. We're going old school. If in doubt, switch it all off. Believe that was off. That's a fair point. Stick it in again, shall we? What was it? 92. That looks a bit more like it. Keep an eye on it. I only had some friends. I have got friends. You're all sitting and watching me struggle. There we go. That might have sorted it. Mark Haythorne, wait. Cheers, mate. Although unloading from an auger wagon is still banned. I think we're there, Faber. I think we are there. Passengers on the struggle bus. Save this because I'll forget otherwise. F2 Combine 3. Boom. We'll need to finish that off at some point. Nice. Yeah, better light mod. Game changer. No worries, Mark. May not be. I'll try and stop at 11 on the nose so we can let Scott do his thing. Oh, there we are again. Overshooting. Full stop mod. Remember to download that. Now we'll recalculate about 3 times. Aussie! How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. We actually drove on quite civilised there. Combines are coming back. We're working. Let's have a look while he's doing that about how much we've got. Right, 7th. So we've put another 250,000 in. That's not bad. Pretty good. Cranky with the super chat. You legend. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Right, what we'll do, we'll run up this headland, this next row, and we will park it there for the night, and we'll all jump over and say hello to Scott. After 1 hour and 50 minutes, things start to... It's working! It's been fine! Drenga Overlander, do you use the chop straw mod to save some... Yes, it's quite a good mod, that. Don't always use it. But it is quite a good one, yes. Go. On. Head it down. Off we go. Jacob, happy Wednesday. How are you doing, mate? Episode 1 of Season 2 is great. More to come, mate. More to come. That starts in 9 mics. Mins? Okay, right, there we go. So we'll run till just after... Yes, we'll run to the hour. I forgot we started just a little bit before 9. I put my pipe out now. Chaser will run with me. He will. I've only got 15% in, but I could keep him topping up. Thank you, Drenga. Yes, I'm pleased with it. It's turned out really well, actually. Really pleased with it. Torn now between whether I like this one the most or my Fent one. I think probably Fent one still maybe just sneaks it. Class is better. Oh, really, Cranky, you think? Thank you, mate. For me, it's one of those, it feels the most practical because it's the one that you use, like, you use it more with... Totally switching these out for Fence, by the way. Hinge tractors and AutoDrive. Not a thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going to clash with my header. Next episode, 2 Fence. John Deere's are away. Rubbish. Or maybe we'll keep them for planting or something. Makes me want to weep that. I'm going to just stop doing that. Makes me feel a little bit sad inside. But yeah, we'll get a couple of Fence on. They work well. He's probably used double the fuel by zigzagging across the field when he could have gone in a straight line. Right, combines still going. Good. Drenga, welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here. You can jump on and punch out quad tracks for Fence. Yeah, they just the hinge tractors don't. They kind of fixed it in 2019 with some of the modded tractors. I think Carl Farms nailed it. So I do think the quad tracks run a bit better than those, but yeah. No, Drengar, if you want to jump on the Discord and if your name is the same in Discord, you want to get on the multiplayers, you are more than welcome to. Semper Buffalo. Buffo. Beg your pardon. Love your sim dashboards. Thank you very much, my friend. That is very nice of you to say, and appreciate the super chat. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Chase Driver's watching the TikToks, yeah. Ben Thompson, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Is he doing a double unload here? I think he might be. Take care, Faber. Thanks for hanging out, mate. We'll catch you soon. Like the Valtra tractors. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? New series one as well. A Q series. Nice. Take care, Chris. All the best, mate. Yeah, we're just about wrapped up here too. A few more minutes. In fact, like I said, I'll run to the end of this headland and we'll maybe just go and see how close to finishing our Bulldog 6 Golf. See how close to getting unloaded that truck is. It looks like he's pretty full here in that bin. Looks good at night, doesn't it? Oh, beg your pardon. I am just going to have to nip out. 1 second. Mrs. FSG's here. Mrs. FSG went to the theatre tonight and she didn't take a house key with her. And of course, my son was upstairs and he was had his headphones on. But that's fine. He's worked it out now. See? Teach him to learn. The sky is nice on this map. It is. Look at that. That's very Australian sunset, that, isn't it? Right, folks. We will let... I'm just going to keep an eye on that that chaser there. Take care, Corp. See you later. It was the theatre. It was the Sound of Music at the theatre. Where can I get the extended live mod? In the mod hub, I believe. Hey, Mrs. FSG. Sound of Music. Cheers, Mark. Take it easy, bud. When did I give Mrs. FSG admin status? That's a dangerous game, isn't it? James, what do I think of Elm Creek ×4 by Steve? I haven't played it, if I'm being honest. I don't know where she's messaging that from. I think she might be on the bus coming home. I'm a kind of panda. Don't fields get boring to you? Have you tried logging? No, fields don't get boring. But yes, love logging as well. Looking forward to... definitely looking forward to the new expansion coming out. Hi, Emily. Nice to see you. Mrs. FSG needs a Nobel emoji. I like that. Right, so there we go. I see why they're doing it at this angle, actually. I think it's probably optimal for the field, isn't it? Covering some pretty big distance there. Right, the truck is nowhere near close to being finished, so I think that suggests that we definitely call it there. But I'm kind of pleased how that's set up in the end, other than a few annoying, the usual annoying frustrations. That worked pretty well. So we'll just cut in here, and then I think we will call it there, and we'll pop over. Yes, Cal. But you have to do it for every single vehicle. There isn't a global setting for it, which is a frustration to me, but it's that one there. Open HUD with mouse, just deactivate that. And you are good. Every time I play... Now, is it because you're getting into a different vehicle because you have to do it for every single vehicle you do it for? Which is annoying. Right. There we go, folks. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for solving problems on the fly with me. Always good to have that in chat. Do jump over to Scott's stream and join him. Give him a like, give him a sub if you've not subbed to him. Have I got any fact? Cranky, if I make you an admin, do you want to post... do you want to post Scott's link to his channel in the chat, and then... Take care, Ed. All the best. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your week. And stay safe. Be nice to people. And we'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now. There we go. There's Scott's channel. Make sure you go follow him. And give him a thumbs up. Right. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weeks. See ya. Bye for now.